Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on to the stream. My name is Jat. You're tuned in to the Jatcast. Hope everybody's doing well. It's gonna be good to see you. My hair's a little bit wild because I just woke up. I'm still waiting on a couple of people to join VC. For our 2024 tier list today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Tensions will soar. People will be upset at me, and I'm gonna love every minute of it. But how's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. Let me see what's going on. Looks like Chris is playing Black for Blood with Velox at the moment, so we'll have to give him a little bit. It won't be too much longer, I imagine. As for Taji, there he is. Hey, Taji.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome on in. Hydrate. Damn you. Joke's on you. I brought 2 bottles of water specifically for this because we're going to be talking a lot, I feel like. Can you see the live stream okay on Discord?
uh,
I know you only have one monitor, so I wanted to make sure you could react in live time, so.
it says you have the application minimized.
Yeah, at the
There
moment.
goes.
Yeah, at the moment I had it minimized because I have Twitch and OBS up, so.
Nope, you're good.
So, we're waiting on Chris now. He's doing some Black for Blood with Velox, it looks like. I imagine it'll be here soon. For those of you who do not know this tier list, allow me to show you. We are voting. I'm going to do a tier list, obviously, based around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. Best of all time, great, good, mediocre, bad, and trash. On this list are games like Resident Evil 4 Remake. We have Lethal Company, Helldivers 2. We also have Baldur's Gate 3 somewhere in here. Marvel Rivals. Games I have played over the course of 2024. If you see a game on here that I'm missing, Taji, feel free to holler at me.
Will do.
I think I got all of them. But I feel like at the end of this, you're going to be questioning your friendship with me. Twitch chat's going to be upset. Where? Man. We'll give Chris another few minutes here. While we're waiting, I want to show you guys something. Um, One second. My vinyl came in today. My part 2 vinyl literally just came in, like, just when I started stream today. This one's for the Echoes of the Eye Outer Wilds. So it's very, very nice. I have We open her up here. I love how mysterious this thing looks. Like, it's just like, yeah, it fits the Outer Wilds like of the eye very, very well. Property of who knows. That's the whole point of Echoes of the Eye. It's so cool. It's so cool. I really love this video. I love how it came together. Love the people who designed it. Just well, how's your day, Taji? Everything go all right with your little project?
Projects later.
Ah, okay. Ah, man. Put this away. Ah, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. And for some reason, also in my Outer Wilds like CD, these came in here. I don't know what these are, and I want to look them up real quick. Why do I do that? So the first game is Simpler Times. What is this? Oh, it's actually on my wish list. Well, I'll be damned. I'm very surprised this is on my wish list already. But I can see why. Alright. What is this other one? Pedal Runner. Apparently it's free to play. Or no, it's to be announced. Interesting. Definitely not my style, but that's okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, I forgot to mention Fallout 4 is on here, which is going to be a game to stream as well. So I'm adding that to the list. I actually also got Mass Effect recently too, thanks to that massive discount. I mean, that's 92% off for like almost every single fucking game. I've been wanting to play them forever. On to do. Alrighty, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope Chris doesn't get too mad at me. Oh well. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Let's start. We'll say Legend Dragoon for Chris because I know he'll want to hear what I have to say for it. We'll do games that we don't. Let's start from the bottom. Let's start. Yeah, no, let's start here. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Ugh. Where would you put this one? Did you ever play this one, Taj?
I didn't play it, but I watched you play it.
Oh, yeah. For a remake, it was very, very good. I will say that.
I'd say somewhere between good and mediocre.
I'm gonna go good. I'm gonna go good. It's not great because there's a lot of cut content, But I'm gonna go, but it's not mediocre either. Definitely not mediocre. Not mediocre at all.
Some of the movement mechanics.
Mm. I think some of the mechanic changes were actually a good thing. Like the knife actually felt viable for the first time in a long, long time. You're not just sitting there like, you know.
Where's the desperation if you're using a knife and you're not just poking them?
Yes, exactly. Knife feels like a utility that's a valid utility choice in your arsenal. So, in my opinion. Okay, Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm gonna
Trash.
piss people off with this.
And we already have our first disagreement.
Call of Duty Ghosts was peak for me. Extinction is my favorite game mode in any Call of Duty game, and I love, love, love the campaign. Cannot
Black
adore it
Ops
enough.
Call of Duty died at Black Ops 3. I will
Nope.
I will die on that hill.
I disagree with you completely. Call of Duty Ghosts is one of the best Call of Duty games out there. Behind, just above, in my opinion, Modern Warfare 3 as far as overall. This, I know that's gonna spark some fires under some people. Some very, very much so fires, but you know what? I don't give a damn. I do
Call of Duty
not
died at Black Ops 3.
fair. And I feel like mine is the most, like, probably the, like, nobody will agree with me ever. But I'm gonna stick to my guns no matter what. Alright. Tales of Zestiria. I recently replayed these games because I haven't played them since 2016. I was stuck on my PS4 and I figured why not? So let's go Tales of Zestiria. Have you ever played this?
I've not.
It's fantastic. It's a great game. Absolutely great game. And Zestiria and Berseria are actually linked together. Berseria actually happens before Zestiria. And speaking of Berseria, let's go ahead and get that to one of the best of all time. One of the best games I've ever played. Hands down. If you're a big fan of JRPGs and like anime, that is without a doubt something you will want to play. Without a doubt.
I'll take your word on it.
Yeah. Oh, I got a message. Looks like Chris is doing Back for Blood with the other guys, which is totally cool. So I guess we'll go ahead and rate Legend Dragoon then. Legend Dragoon. Did you ever play this one?
I did not.
I loved it, and I'm still working on it. So far, it's been also best of all time. Seriously, it's so fucking good. I was actually very, very shocked. Do you know anything about it?
Not a thing.
It's basically the response to Final Fantasy when those were starting to get popular.
Ah.
It was very, very unique at the time, and still very, very good today. It's old, like very old, but still very good. Okay, what remains of Edith Finch? I never played this game, never seen this game until I got my PS4 and I saw it on the store page for sale for like 90% off. This was like popular in what, like 2016?
I've never heard of it.
It was hailed as a huge story game. It's short, but it's super cool. April 25th, 2017 is when it released. So it's 7 years old.
Hmm.
It's very cute. As far as a story game, and it's very short. I'm gonna put that in great. It's a great little short story game. Very, very cute. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've never actually played any of the original Final Fantasy VII. I know about it. Did you ever play Final Fantasy VII?
I did not.
Hmm. I would have to say this one was good. There were a lot of things that just didn't make sense as far as story wise, and I know a lot of things were changed, but it was still good. Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West.
Good.
What was that?
I'd put it in the good tier.
You'd put it in the good tier? I put it in the best of all time tier. I loved it. I loved the evolution of combat.
I did not play much of it, so
I completed it. I also completed the first Horizon Zero Dawn, like 100% in it on my PS4. Love the Horizon Zero Dawn series, and I can't wait for it to come out to PC so I can 100% this. Amnesia the Collection. Ah, shit. Taji, where would you put this?
it's not mediocre.
It's not mediocre.
It's not great. I'd put it at good.
You'd put it good? I put it trash. I don't see how I can see how people enjoy it, but I personally absolutely hated every second to play through that.
Fair
Straight up.
enough.
It didn't even feel like horror, it just felt like a running simulator with random puzzles that made no sense. Ow.
Fair enough.
Gen Zero. Ooh. Have you ever played this one, Taj?
Um, it's the like you have guns and you shoot robots game, yeah?
Yeah, you just shoot big ass robots with weapons. That's all it is.
Mediocre.
I agree with you on that. Very mediocre. It has the potential to be really good, but it's
They need to
very
flesh out the
mediocre.
crafting system.
Yeah. Bloodborne. Ooh.
It's better than good, not best of all time. Great.
I think it's best of all time, personally. It's one of my favorite Souls like.
I don't like Souls-likes in general, so I was giving it high praise at great.
Yeah. I don't like Souls like very often, but Bloodborne, absolutely. Fucking fantastic. It's my second favorite Souls like, just behind Sekiro. Sekiro is my favorite Souls like. Alrighty. Hanukkah Star Rail. I feel like I know exactly the answer to this one. No question asked. Best of all time.
It's a gotcha game. They're
It's a
mediocre
gotcha
at
game.
best.
Hey, you watch your language. With that not a
No,
word around Hanukkah Star Rail.
I will not.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it. I mean, my addiction's being fed.
The first step to recovery is realizing you have a problem.
What's that?
The first step to recovery is realizing you have a problem.
No, I do not have a problem, God. Alrighty. Other side. Have you ever even heard this game?
Nope.
It's fantastic. It's a very great game. I actually pretty much finished it. I need to finish it a couple times. I need to do like one more boss, but it's a roguelike that's extremely brutal. You have to sacrifice HP to be able to do abilities. There's no natural regeneration. You have to sacrifice people, some of your characters, to be able to regenerate. And then on top of that, it's not easy to combat at all. It's very, very brutal. But the art style and the music is I love it. Absolutely love it. This war of mine,
It's okay. Pretty good.
I think I agree. It's pretty good. I actually just got the DLCs for it, and it's been pretty good. I wouldn't put it as great. Like, great is for like the almost like best of all time, but it's not there. But I'd say it's pretty good.
I'll let that slide. I'd put it like right in the middle of good and great.
Yeah, I would say that would be a good spot for it, right in the middle between good and great, right there. Alrighty, Moss Chapter One. We'll do Chapter One first.
I've never heard of Moss, so
Moss is a VR puzzle game. Um,
oh, that's why I've never heard of it.
yep, it's very very cute. I would put both Chapter One and Chapter Two in great. Very, very cute. You play as Quill. Well, you don't play as Quill. You play as a reader, right? Basically, you're reading like a fairy tale book in VR, and you help Quill with your superpowers as a reader. It's very, very cute. Quill's very,
See,
very cute. And, you know, she's the little mouse. It's very, very apparent how massive you are compared to Quill. Because she's like the size of your pinky, if that.
oh,
She's very cute. Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Lego Star Wars, I should say. Uh-oh. Well, Taj?
bad.
Trash.
My only comment is it was bad.
Very bad. I guess maybe I was sensing for a sense of nostalgia where I grew up playing the original, but it was bad. I didn't even recognize any of the Lego stuff at all. Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain.
I'd put it somewhere between mediocre and good.
I'd put it in good. I never played a lot of it. This is a game I want to stream. It's made me realize that about 2 hours in, but it's good. It's very good. I'm working on. I want to get all the Metal Gears, and I want to stream those as well as like Mass Effect and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Fallout 4.
Alright,
This
so
is
this is a tricky one. Are we including the modding community for Fallout 4?
no, just base game vanilla.
Low tier good.
I think it's pretty mediocre. I still want to play more of it, because I only got to play a few hours of it, and I want to stream it. But from what I saw from the game, very mediocre.
if we are including the modding community, I'd put it up at best of all time.
That's fair. I can see that.
Because you have things like Frost, which is a complete overhaul.
I'll have to get a hold of you whenever that time comes, so. Alrighty. Overwatch. Bad juju.
As much as I don't like Overwatch, I don't think it's bad. I think it's just kind of mediocre.
It's bad right now, in my opinion. Absolutely terrible, in my opinion. It's not trash, but it can definitely improve. It's just like we've strayed so far from God. You know?
But you're supposed to have the power of God and anime on your side.
We only have the power of anime. There is no God. God is the Blizzard executives, and they choose to worry more about their charts and breast milk than fucking making a good game.
Oof.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
You're not.
Fairy Tale Fencer. I only played a couple
This
hours of
sounds
this.
like anime trash.
This is not, actually. This is anime. Think anime, but with Final Fantasy Tactics gameplay.
So mediocre.
I think it's great. Well, good, actually. I think it's good. I'm very excited to play more of it.
He puts it as the last tier of good.
Yeah.
Close enough.
But I think it's good, personally. Yakuza 0. No question. Best of all time.
I was actually going to put it at the top of great.
Really?
It's not quite best of all time as far as Yakuza games go, but it's pretty good.
I haven't played any besides that one. I'm working on Kawaii 1 right now, so on stream, so it's gonna be a good time.
I could see that dropping in the future.
We'll see. We'll see. Right now, for me, it's one of the best of all time. And speaking of best of all time, Shadow Colossus, this is the remaster, not the PS2 version, the remaster on
Best of all
PS4.
time.
Yeah, no question. Oh, no question.
Oh no, it goes above Bloodborne.
I actually would put it above Yakuza 0, and I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit to make sure it all fits correctly. Kind of like that. Yeah, I would find this to be relevant right now. I would put this above there. That's what I would choose.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I think all the Colossus series are better than Bloodborne. So
Oh yeah, Shadow of the Colossus was. It's one of those games where once you finish it, you just want fucking more. You just want more. It leaves you on such a cliffhanger. And what, they had plans for 32 Colossus at first, I think?
yes.
It's crazy, man. And it never felt stale. It never did. Each Colossus had some sort of unique gimmick to them, which is so hard to do whenever you have that many bosses. And that's all that game was. Just bosses, fights, and open space. Like, that is so hard to do. But I digress. Beat Saber.
Solid good tier.
I would say solid good tier as well. Over Resident Evil 4.
It gets you active, you get to listen to music,
Yep.
and it's a rhythm game.
Yeah, it's a rhythm game. What's not to like about it? I mean, it's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. All right. Into the Radius.
I have only heard of this, and what I heard was pretty mediocre.
See, I find it good. It's not quite mediocre, but I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. I'm still working on it, but I think it's pretty good. I
Fair
should
enough.
put it above Fairy Tale Fencer.
It's good. Fairy Tale Fencer needs to drop a tier anyway.
Hey, shush. This is my tier list, and you will show me some damn respect.
If you wanted that, I wouldn't be here.
Yep, that is true. I would have invited you along. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Ooh.
I've only seen gameplay.
I'd say pretty mediocre from what I've seen so far playing it, to be
Yeah,
honest. There's some good aspects, there's some bad aspects. So I would say pretty mediocre. Pretty mediocre.
but I don't know if it's the same tier as Fallout 4.
Does that make you upset?
Yes, because I played a lot of Fallout 4.
Sorry, Taj.
I don't know if Fallout 4 is as bad as Generation Zero either.
Wow. So yeah, I know my tier list is kind of a hot mess right now compared to what a lot of people would say.
It bothers me that it's that far down.
Mm. Next up, Ghost of Tsushima.
That seemed pretty good.
I would say great on the verge of being good.
I can accept this.
Yeah. I mean,
I only
it's
watched you play it, so.
yeah, it's pretty. It's the story is okay, but it's very very pretty, and I love the combat to it. That's why I like. Elden Ring.
Best of all time.
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to put it in good.
You're going to rank it lower than Bloodborne.
Yes, I rank it lower than Bloodborne.
I will have to fight you on that one later.
Uh-oh. I have made this community angry. So far, what I've played has been good. I haven't really had that hit of like, oh my god, this is fucking fantastic dopamine like I had with Bloodborne yet. I'll probably get it eventually, but right now where I'm at, I haven't gotten it.
But Ranny, best girl.
No, I disagree.
This
Sorry.
is why you have no maidens.
Oof. Ouch. Sad but true. Alrighty, moving right along. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
I have feelings about this game.
Okay. I have a feeling that your feelings are gonna get crushed.
All right.
Mediocre.
Oh, you ranked it higher than I was going to.
Bad, really?
Yes.
Interesting. There were a lot of aspects I did enjoy, but overall it was okay. I mean, it was pretty
I
mediocre.
like the older Kingdom Hearts way better.
I'm still working on these, but we'll see. We'll see. Alrighty. American Truck Simulator.
Is that a bad knockoff of Euro Truck Simulator?
I don't know. Chris and Ten gave me this game, and I'll be honest with you, I find it bad. I find it very, very bad. I know that it takes place in America, but I'll be honest with you, I don't enjoy it. I don't see the point of sitting there driving, doing nothing else.
I was gonna put it in trash.
You're harsh. You're harsh with the hammer. Bang!
Yes, I am.
Justice served. All
When
right.
you have a hammer, everything's a nail.
But to have a hammer, everything falls before their knees.
What are you talking about? I use the hammer to get rid of their knees.
God damn, Tachi. You're gonna kill me, man.
I'm not apologizing.
No, you shouldn't. That was great. Uh, Helldivers 2.
Before or after the Sony debacle?
Let's put the Sony debacle aside and judge it strictly for the game.
It's okay.
I would say it's pretty good. Yeah, I agree with that. We'll put it. We'll put it there. That's my opinion. Even
It's okay.
as a game, that's what I don't care about the politics behind gaming very much, unless if it's very adamant, like the Helldivers 2. But if we put that to the side, it's a pretty good game.
If we're
I'll say
including it, it goes into trash tier.
yeah, no, if we're including it, it goes in trash. Yeah, no question. And it's not because the developers, not because of the game, because of fucking Sony.
Oh no, it was because Sony.
Yeah, because of fucking Sony. Borderlands, the first one.
Oh, the original Borderlands.
Yeah, like the first Borderlands.
Good tier, is my opinion.
Bad tier, in my opinion.
That will change as you play 2.
I've played 2, thank you. I've played 2 Tales from Borderlands and a little bit of the pre-sequel.
Oh, I thought you would have gave 1 a little more credit for how much setup it did for those.
It did a lot of setup, but the problem is with playing those, I feel like maybe, is because I'm so used to the way the combat feels in the newer games that the older one going to it, it just felt very bad and boring.
You don't want to bunny hop everywhere and snipe people?
No, I do not. That's probably why I put it in bad, because I have those expectations, but I stick to my guns, I'll stick to my guns.
Fair enough. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree. That's the thing about the tier lists like this. We even can agree to disagree. Hell, I don't think anybody's gonna ever say Ghost is best of all time.
Throw that in the trash where it belongs.
Okay, moving right along. Lethal Company.
Good to play, great to watch.
Yeah, as a game altogether, it's not great unless if you have friends. Like, it's not good unless if you have friends.
I'd say low tier good, high tier mediocre.
Yeah, I'm gonna go high tier mediocre here. Concept's great, everything's great about it, but I don't have a lot of friends that play, so
I think that's between that and the Fallout 4, those are probably the 2 biggest hot takes so far.
yeah, well, you don't think Ghost is a hot take? Hello?
I know a lot of people that like it. I am dying on my hill of it died at Black Ops 3, but
That's fair. All right, GTFO. We still need to play more of that, by the way.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hot take from me. Mediocre.
You think it's mediocre? I think it's great. I love GTFO.
I I appreciate the attempt at some of the mechanics. I don't think they were executed greatly.
That's fair. I think that's completely fair. I think overall, as a concept for the game, phenomenal. And like you said, what's bringing it down is some of those mechanics. So, it's not the best of all time. We were here forever.
Great.
I would say good. We'll put it above
I
Fairy Tale.
I like a lot of the We Were Here series though.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm still playing with them with Velox, and it's been great. Been great. It's not a lot to be said about it, honestly.
It's a puzzle
Escapes.
game.
It's a little puzzle escape game. It's nice. Speaking of puzzle games, Escape Simulator. Pretty mediocre. It's fun every now and then,
It's
but
fun for about the first 10 minutes.
yeah, it's cool to engage your brain, but the puzzles are way too weird sometimes. Okay. Buckshot Roulette. Like Lethal Company, very simple, but executed very well.
I'd put it mid-tier good.
I would put it in mediocre, close to being good. Right there.
It got beat by a goddamn fairy game.
You are pissed about that, aren't you?
I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed.
I'm disappointed in you, Jet. I expected better from you. Oh, Lord Almighty. Okay. Total War Warhammer 3.
Time for a Taji hot take.
Go for it.
Bad.
Compared to some of the others, absolutely. I've heard that. This is my third Warhammer game. Well, third Total War game rather. I put it in not best of all time, great, on the verge of being good.
I will, with SFO, I will put it in good tier. But without SFO, bad.
Fair, fair, and I think that's a respectable take. Nuclear Nightmare. I think it struggles with the same exact thing that Lethal Company struggles with.
I've never played it, so.
You've played it,
Have I?
yeah, with me and Chris. It was that one oh wait a minute, no, that was 10 and Velox.
I was like, I didn't join you guys for that.
Yeah, nope. It's very fun. With friends, once again, with friends. Struggles the exact same thing with Lethal Company. Marvel Rivals. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, hey, look, it's Overwatch done right, but it's still not great.
Yeah. And actually, I prefer Overwatch over this, to be honest with you.
I prefer Deadlock over both of them.
That's fair. That's fair. But I still find it as trash. Still find it as trash. I know Tenrex is going to be pissed at me for putting it down. All right. Atelier Ryza.
You already know my feelings on this game.
I'm going to put this as great, and I'm going to put it above Other Side. It's not
I
best of
can
all
live with
time.
this.
It's not best of all time. But it's a fucking great game. I've been loving it.
Violin girl is best girl. Oh, I should say flute girl.
Alrighty. Moving right along to Trading Card Game Simulator.
The hammer must come down.
The hammer? What hammer? I'm gonna put this above Kingdom Hearts.
I think that's a tier too high, but
You think it's bad?
yes.
Care to explain that one?
It falls in the very similar vein of PC building simulator for me of, if I'm gonna fuck with cards, I'm just gonna do it in person.
That's fair. I don't like to fuck with cards though.
Much like peeks around my screen at the two torn apart computers.
What's wrong with pizza on ice cream?
Pizza on ice cream?
You're weird.
What? What does pizza and ice cream have to do with computers?
That's what you said, isn't it?
No, I said looks around my screen at the two torn apart computers.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you said. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. Ignore that.
I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I thought that's what you said. Moving right along. Hollow Knight.
Low, great, high, good.
I disagree. We're going to put that about right there. Is what it feels like.
Fair enough. I have a disdain for platformers, so
I'm still working on it, and I also have a disdain for platformers, which tells a lot about Hollow Knight and how much I love it. So,
its kneecaps are safe today.
yeah. Alright. Void Crew.
Hot take, as much as I love the game,
Yeah.
I think it has a solid first rank in good.
I think it doesn't have first rank, but I definitely agree with you. It needs to go in good. And we'll put that there. That is what I feel like.
You think it's worse than Helldivers?
Yes, I do. This isn't surprising to you, isn't it?
A little bit.
Alright. Next up. Needy Streamer Overload. This is probably a game you haven't even heard of.
No, and I already want to throw it in a fire just by that title.
Hang on, I'll pull this up for everybody. It is a new game that just released that I'm working on. It's actually a horror game similar to that of Simulacra.
What in the Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yeah. Like I said, I doubt you've heard of this. It just released like in 2022. I just found it and it was super super cute and I wanted to play it. I'm about 2 hours in right now, so I felt like adding it
If
to this.
it's horror and it's in that genre, it's probably fairly good.
It's very good. Yes, I would put it. I would put it here, from what I've seen, if I can get it there.
I can accept this.
Yeah, it's fairly good from what I've played so far, and I'm excited to see more of it. Okay, next up, the first Descendant. I feel like I'm gonna watch the world burn with this take.
Go ahead, make your take.
Right there. I feel the energy, the negative energy.
Alright, moving on.
You're not happy at all, are you?
I would not have placed it that high.
I absolutely am. I adore the first Descendant.
I would have placed it fairly high. I would not have put it at best of all time. I would have
Alrighty.
probably placed it below Warhammer 3.
Really interesting. See,
Real
I
time
love.
strategies are my shit, though.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Corpse Party. Ooh. So you know this game, don't you?
Oh, and I've watched the anime.
I haven't even seen this until recently. I've been watching. I've not been watching. I've been playing the game. All the entire series was on sale for like 90% off. So I thought, oh, it's in my watch list, my wish list. What the hell? I'll go buy it. And it's been fucking fantastic. Also, best of all time.
I will agree with that. I
It's been
enjoyed Corpse Party.
it's been fantastic. All right. I expect you to die.
I'll get
Oh,
the hammer. You get the kneecaps.
no way, dude. This is great. Actually, it goes above Atelier.
You're doing that just to spite me.
No, seriously. It's okay. Think James Bond with comedy and escape room.
When I was making the hammer joke, I was making a joke off the name, not that it was bad.
Okay. But I am not doing this to spite you. This is fucking good, dude. It's
You also have
fucking
to
great.
remember, Ryza sits as the greatest of all time for me, so...
That is fair. That is fair. Blair Witch VR. Ooh.
Meh.
What's up?
I said meh.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Very meh, on the verge of being bad. I enjoyed a lot of aspects of it, but I feel like it didn't hit as hard for me because I've never seen the movies. Maybe.
You're not missing much. That's a Taji hot take.
Okay. Moving right along to Visage.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, I played the entire fucking game on stream, dude. It was a great horror game. But the puzzles really took it out of me. So because of that, it's going into the good tier, and I would put it over Elden Ring.
Speaking of horror games, have you ever heard of a game called Soma?
Yeah, of course. I played the
Okay.
shit out of that upon release.
Okay.
Yeah, that game's great. Absolutely adore that game. All right, Dread Out Keepers of the Dark. Speaking of horror games,
Never heard of this one either.
you've never heard of the Dread Out series?
Nope. Taji is uncultured swine.
Nah, it's very underrated. Let me find out when it was first released for ya. The first one was released in 2014. Keepers of the Dark was released in 2016. So it's pretty dated. And I would say this one is pretty good. I'm going to put it comfortably here.
Oh, going over Void Crew.
Yeah, actually, I think that's very, very accurate. Actually,
Take your word for it.
Power World. I can
Hot
feel.
take.
Go for it.
As much as I'm gonna hate saying this, it belongs right behind the fucking fairy game.
I personally would go mediocre. Actually,
I liked it more than I liked Buckshot Roulette, though.
I did not. It was interesting for a good bit, and then it just started losing interest very quickly. I would actually put it on the verge of bad.
I enjoyed some of the mechanics.
Some of the mechanics are great. Absolutely.
Humans
Don't
are
get me wrong.
pals. You can butcher pals.
No, back dodge. All
Pals
right.
are food, not friends.
House of food, not for good God, man.
If they're not unhappy and working, then there's a problem.
Wow. All right. Moving along from Taji psychotic break.
You've not seen nothing yet.
The cats yearn for the mines. The cats are the new Jack Black. I yearn for the mines.
Yes, the cats always yearn for the mines.
All right. Legend Heroes Trails to Azure.
I already know this is going high.
Yeah, obviously. I wouldn't put behind Ghosts though. The
That's because Ghost needs to drop a tier.
Hey, shush you. Yeah, not a lot to be said about Azure. I love the Hero series, and I pretty much have 100% completed that. So, moving right along to Resident Evil 5.
This sits very middle of the road for me.
Nah, no question for me.
Oh, now Jada's the one holding the hammer.
About made me spit out my drink. Thank you. It's true though. I do not like Resident Evil 5 at all. And that says a lot because Chris is my favorite Resident Evil guy. Just straight up. Alright. We'll move right along from that hot take.
I was
um
gonna put it like mediocre, so it's not that
mediocre I
much of a
can
hot
see.
take.
Mediocre I can see. We were here too. I put it right there. And good. And I'll also put We Were Here Together as well. In no
Alright,
particular order. They're good.
I can accept this.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people can accept that. Okay. Now, Death and Request.
Never heard of it.
This is a anime sort of game. It's by the same developers as Fairy Fencer, funny enough.
Goddamn fairies. Rip off their wings, grind them into powder, and make a health potion.
Let me find the first game for you. There we go. So this is Death and Request 1.
Alright, seems like your standard, like, Persona-esque.
It's very Persona-esque. It's also a visual novel, and it's very gory as well. It can be very gory.
Alright.
And then while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and pull up the second one for you. This one.
What did they do to the lighting engine in this game?
What was that?
Oh,
Oh, it's a
Hey,
Chris.
Chris.
You're gonna have fun once you look at his list.
Yeah, you're gonna hate me.
Let's get a recap for Chris now that he's
Yeah.
here.
So far, we'll go ahead and do these two real quick, so that way we can quickly get them over with. Now that I've shown you.
oh, you're saying Borderlands is bad? Oh, man.
Death and Request 1 is great on the verge of good. Death and Request 2, great on the verge of best of all time. Alright, so the
I
recap for
agree
you.
with the Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah. Tales of Berseria, Legend of Dragoon, Shadow of the Colossus, Bloodborne, Honkai Star Rail, Corp Party, Hollow Knight, First Descendant, Azura, Yakuza 0, Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, and Call of Duty Ghosts are best of all time. Great.
Also, we got a 1010 of Volux.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 is mediocre.
You know, I'm gonna have to. I just joined the stream, and you know, I like a lot of these. The only one that I'd move Ghosts to great.
Really?
I don't think Ghost deserves best of all time.
You know, people keep telling me that.
I've been fighting him on this since he put it in there.
And you know what? 10, you came
Also,
out.
Power World is a perfect spot in mediocre. Although I'd put it towards the front of mediocre.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's on the better side of mediocre.
And you know what? You guys came in at the best time. Literally Comedy Central here. Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, hold on. I want to talk about something right now.
Okay.
How many mods do you have for Beat Saber? Because that shit should be in great if you've got the right mods.
We're
I
not
don't.
including mods.
Okay,
We're not
not
including
including
mods.
mods. Okay, then that's good.
I still
Yeah.
think Beat Saber's great.
Helldivers 2 is best of all time. I don't care what you say. Best of all time. We free the galaxy with democracy.
you guys came at the best time too, because we're doing Baldur's Gate 3. Where would everybody rate this?
Best.
Great. Great.
Front of best. Front of best.
I'd
Baldur's
put it
Gate 3 has
there.
so much replayability and so many options. You can have so many different experiences with your playthrough.
I'd put it near the top of good. Because all the items are the same, so it kind of ends up you run into the same build every time.
I like that the Star Wars guy puts Star Wars in trash.
Yep.
Why is that Battlefront 2? Yeah, makes sense.
It's
That's Lego Star Wars.
Dude,
Oh,
no, you can't say
even
that
better.
about Battlefront 2.
The
That's like his
original or the
favorite
remake?
Star Wars game.
this is
I don't
gonna
think he played it at all this year.
this is gonna be one of the biggest hot takes I will ever do in gaming ever.
Okay, I want you to know, before you put this anywhere, if it's anywhere below mediocre, I am no longer subbing. I am leaving the server and I will never talk to you again if it's bad or trash.
There is no way
It's
he's not
gone.
really good or above.
10 years are going down the fucking drain if you put... No, 12 years are going down the fucking drain.
This
I
is
do-
going to be
As
the
soon as he
biggest
played
hot take
ATS,
I will ever do as far as the game.
You wild for that.
I
Oh, he's got it.
I'm gonna make sure he can't rejoin.
You are wild for that. I don't even play the game much, and I'm still enjoy it.
I would have put it at like the tail end of good.
How many hours have you put into Baldur's Gate 3?
I've done. Let's see here if we find out. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3. I've put in 73, almost 74 hours.
Okay.
Huh.
you know what? I'm so fucking mad right now.
I'm sorry, dude.
I am so fucking mad right now.
I know.
This is still a bit, isn't it? It's gotta be.
This is not
No,
a bit.
I
This is not a bit.
So you
Dude,
think
at least put it,
American
at least
Truck
put it in bad.
Simulator
At
is
least
better
put
than
it in bad.
Baldur's
It
Gate
is
3?
not a trash game. You know what's
Uh,
trash? Is that game's fucking trash. Baldur's Gate 3, I don't care what you say about it, it's not trash. It's at least
Okay.
bad.
Can I at least explain myself here? A little.
Jet, I do have to ask
You
a
can't.
question.
Because you
I
haven't
don't
played
know
any
if I want
mods,
to hear it.
You haven't fucking done a full playthrough, and
I
I
have.
guarantee you chose a fucking shit class.
I have done a playthrough, full playthrough of it. Thank you.
What did you play as?
I played as Ranger.
Yep, so you played a shit class.
I played other classes outside of that. Thank you. I've
Now,
done my
next question
time.
is, did you role play it? Did you
Yeah, I
immerse
roleplayed it
yourself in
as
the
something
world?
as I would do.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, did you immerse yourself in the world and be like, oh yeah, no.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
Oh, you're being a fucking dick. I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the face with an arrow.
Yeah, no, I
You
immersed
gotta play
myself
it
in
like
a
you play
world.
D&D.
I immersed myself in the world. Thank you. I did everything that I do for a normal video game. I immerse myself in a world. I choose what I want to choose, and I did what I wanted to do. And you know what? I had to slog my way all the way to the ending. I did not enjoy it at all. A matter of fact.
Slogged. He slogged his
I
way.
slogged my way to the ending. Literally, I was
Yeah.
on the verge of just
Well, you know what? Next
uninstalling
time
and
I do
never
a
playing
fucking
again.
D&D campaign, I'll make sure not to invite you if it's gonna be that fucking bad.
Jet, I do have to pose the question here because of your rankings.
Okay.
You think Overwatch is in a better state than Baldur's Gate 3?
No. No, and I'm going to say this. The problem with Overwatch is not so much the game, it's so much the developers just screwing it over. I love the
You were
game.
breaking the rules that we established earlier with Helldivers with that statement.
What do you mean?
You have to rank it purely based on the gameplay,
Right.
not any of the...
Okay, developers are making the game go down. It's not quite as bad as Baldur's Gate 3, in my opinion, as far as the game. That's what I'm meaning by that.
He
gonna
put
put it like
in
this. I think
70 hours in
Overwatch
the early
was
access before it
God tier
fully
when it
came
was
out.
6v6. I think Overwatch still has a place in best of all time if and only if the devs get their shit together, start making a competitive game again,
Yeah,
bring
that's
back 6v6 into normal play, and make tanks a viable fucking class again, rather than just having Mauga or whatever fucking run the tank show all on his own.
I enjoy Overwatch more than I enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 at the moment, Touch. That's
Okay,
basically what
do
I'm
you
saying.
enjoy Palworld more than you enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3?
Yes, I do, actually.
Alright,
You enjoyed Nuclear Nightmare better than Baldur's Gate 3?
And mediocre, yeah.
I have no other games I can pick on here.
Nope. I will stick to my fucking guns here. I know what I'm saying is
I love the fact
bad.
that JT
and
is rating Buckshot Roulette, a game where you are in one setting the whole fucking game, over a game that literally lets you explore a humongous fucking world with multiple layers of story. Whereas Buckshot Roulette is literally just shoot dude face.
Yep.
It would have been ranked higher if it would have been a multiplayer from the rip.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'll stick.
happier that they brought multiplayer later on though, because they really seem to have refined it and made
I'm
it
sorry.
good.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but yeah, I'm sticking to my guns on this. I'm sticking to my guns.
That's fine.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
everybody's entitled to be wrong. It's
Wait, is
just as
that
long as you
Marvel
are aware that
Rivals
you
down
are
there?
wrong.
That is.
Yes, it
I-
is.
I'm aware that everybody's going to tell me I'm wrong, and I'm aware of how good Baldur's Gate 3 is as a game. I'm not denying that Baldur's Gate 3 is good as a game, but based on
Okay,
how I
you know what?
enjoy it,
You know what? No, I feel. You know what? I'm gonna come out right now. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I didn't get your full story. Why do you think you slogged through it? What made you feel like you slogged through it? Was
just
it
the
the combat?
story,
Was it the
just the
story?
story in general just felt so uninteresting to me. It just felt
I
so
understand that.
uninteresting.
I
The
understand
combat
that.
wasn't bad at all. The combat wasn't bad at all. Don't get me wrong, but it just didn't feel like a game that I just really could play anymore at all.
Did you play a good or a bad playthrough?
I played a neutral playthrough. I just did what I wanted to do, you know?
Play a paladin
I'm-
next time.
Yeah, play like either a lawful good or a chaotic evil playthrough. Because I can promise you, those playthroughs are fun.
Oh,
When
I've
you are
seen those
literally the
playthroughs.
enemy of humanity.
I've
Oh,
seen
God
some of
tier.
the things on that playthrough. Maybe that will change my opinion. Maybe not, but from what I have experienced, this is where I'd put it. And I know how good Baldur's Gate 3 is, and I will always say that Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be one of those games that will generationally define us as far as where we grew up at, right?
I
But
love the fact that it's like the fucking game of the year. Trash. Trash.
yeah. But as far as my enjoyment for it, I'm sorry, I just don't enjoy it. I really do not enjoy it at all.
You know how I know that that this is actually still the real JT, by the way?
What's that?
And like that he has never been replaced?
The fact
Because
that
he
Corpse
still
Party
has
is
the
best
worst
of all
fucking
time.
opinions in human history.
Oh god.
Oh
Hey,
god.
it's up there.
Bro would
That's cool.
rather stare at a fucking anime ass all day than play an actual good game.
I mean, the first Descendant is in greatest of all time.
I can't deny it. Yeah, at this point.
The fucking game that ripped all of his shit off of fucking Destiny and Destiny 2 is like, oh yeah, no, that's a good game.
I didn't enjoy Destiny
Oh
or
hey, here's
Destiny
a
2.
fucking skin where fucking Bunny's ass is literally hanging out of her costume. Oh, here's a maid costume for it too, in case you have that fucking fetish.
Bad me.
Hey, now.
I'm gonna say it because I do have the maid
He
costume.
owns all made outfits.
It's against TOS.
I do have the maid costume for it on all the girls. So I
I
can't
know
say
you
shit.
do. I played with you, and it's all you fucking had.
I think one of the other really big hot takes here was Elden Ring versus Bloodborne.
Oh yeah,
Oh, did
that's
anyone
true.
else just see Kingdom Hearts and fucking mediocre tier?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, cool. Generation Zero is in mediocre. Glad I fucking bought that one time and we never played it again. How many hours do I have on that? Hold
Hey,
on, if I have
fucking
less than 2 hours, I'm
reinstall
refunding that.
You've had it too long.
Borderlands. There you go, Chris.
There is no amount
I
of
saw that.
owning it.
I saw that.
An American
Borderlands
truck
1
sim.
is, Yeah, Borderlands 1 isn't very good.
You gotta get into the 2.
No, the
I
one we
played
argued
2.
most was Elden Ring versus Bloodborne. I thought they should have been swapped.
Honestly, I don't
No,
play.
Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne has a good place in best of all time. I've never gotten to play it, but I've heard a lot of amazing things about Bloodborne.
Everybody wants a second Bloodborne game, but they won't make
Yeah.
No,
all the
they won't
memes.
make
It's
it
like,
because
do you just
PlayStation fucking
not
hates
like
their creation.
printing money
Which game?
about Bloodborne?
Yeah, no, they don't like money apparently at all. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I just need to
hold on.
point
How
this
many
out.
fucking games are there up there that are literally anime?
Let's find out.
Two,
One,
is that
2.
PlayStation 1? Is that a PlayStation game that's
That's
literally
Legend
anime?
Dragoon. Yeah, that's anime.
It is
Okay,
not.
2,
It is
3,
technically not an
4,
anime.
So, yeah,
5.
anime.
That
So there's like
Anime
Legend-
slash
six.
Japanese
I
style.
will defend Corpse Party being up there.
Legend of Dragoon was America's response to Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't
okay,
know if
I
I
didn't
put
know that.
Horizon Forbidden West at best.
I put that in
Honestly.
great.
I'd put that in. I'd put that. No, I'd put that in good. I didn't really enjoy it too much. I felt like the story was really lacking there. The exploration was fun, but I felt like they just screwed so much up from the original.
God.
I
I
feel
know
like there
some
was
of
no
my
chemistry.
hot takes are. I know my tier list is without a doubt one of the garbages ever produced.
No, a lot of these we didn't disagree on a lot of things.
No.
Mediocre, I'd pretty much
The,
agree
the
with
only
it.
ones I'm really talking too much
Completely.
about are the ones that I've personally played.
Oh,
Um,
speaking
Yeah.
of trash
First
tier,
you
did you
said
see
I
what's on
had
the
it bad.
last one?
What's on the what?
The Marvel Rivals is the very bottom.
Oh, I don't care. I stopped playing Marvel Rivals because I had to accept the fact that I'm not what I used to be. in
Hey,
PvP.
that's
You
not a
wanted
reason
me
to stop
fucking
playing.
install it.
I said Deadlock was better, so I agreed with that.
Wait, did he? Is Deadlock on there?
Deadlock's
Deadlock
not
is
on
not
here.
on there, but it's
Oh.
only a like an early access game. I don't feel that as a full game at the moment.
I mean, it's pretty much very good. I mean, like competitive tournaments have
on-
already been done on it.
Oh, is it really? Is
Yeah.
it
Yes.
really?
Apparently, for a fucking early access game, there's like so many people actively playing it that it's practically full released.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I ranked
Yeah,
Deadlock better
definitely
than
a lot
Rivals
more
and
people playing
Overwatch.
it than Dragon Age Vanguard.
Vengeance.
Oh, Resident Evil 4 remake
Got
and Final
that.
Fantasy remake. Here you go, Chris.
I didn't even
Let's
play
see
that.
here. What else do we have here? I expect you to die. I agree with that one. Did you not play the second and third one?
Which one?
I expect you to die. There's a second and a third
Oh
one.
no, I haven't played them yet. I've only played the first one so far.
They are.
Also, you should really
Fantastic.
get into that clone drone game, that new VR clone drone.
Yeah, I'm planning
It
on
is
it. I'm
so
planning
much
on it.
fun. It is so much fun. I can't play it for too long before I get like a super bad headache. But like,
I think my
Are we-
biggest. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, please. You were talking first.
The biggest contention I have right now is this fucking fairy game.
Fairy Tale Fencer.
Yes,
Where's
Never
that one
heard of
at?
it.
End
it's
of good.
at the tail end of good.
Oh,
Oh, is it the last one in good?
Yes.
Ah.
I think my comment for that was originally rip off their wings, grind them up, and turn them into a health potion.
You know what I think my favorite thing is I have a huge delay on JT's stream, but I fucking
Oh, yeah,
love
same.
looking at his reaction like so much later.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, let's see here. What else is pretty? Oh, Meaty
Helldivers 2
Streamer.
I'd put in best. I do really enjoy
Meaty Streamer.
Metal Gear's
Overlord.
good where it's at.
Need Streamer Overload is actually over Helldivers 2, if you didn't see that.
Well, it's an anime game for you. Anything anime is fucking instantly god tier, apparently.
That's also
Ow.
like a horror game, though.
It is a
which
horror game.
JT also loves.
Wait, what is it?
Needy Streamer Overload. I will pull it up for you.
You know what I want? I want you to go play that AI game or that game where you have to escape like a girl's house, and so you have to like talk to this AI to try to let her let you out.
Oh my god, I saw that one.
Here you go.
One of my
This is Needy Streamer Overload.
yeah, that one that you were talking about was in one of my queues. And it's like, oh, weird.
My original comment for this was, what in the Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yeah, one Doki Doki.
Bring it back up. I'm still trying to decide if you made a good decision or not.
Really? Okay.
Power World's okay where it's at. Kingdom Heart, I've never played. Escape Sim, I feel like should be in good tier because I just see Velox playing it like 24/7 if he's not playing anything else. What's the sword one? Oh, that's Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I never played it. Never watched you play it. Fallout 4, I've never played. Gen Z, I feel like that's a good spot for that. Nuclear Nightmare, I don't know. I feel like personally I put that. I know I'd put that right about there.
We were
I'd put
including the
Buckshot Roulette
multiplayer
in good.
aspect.
Yeah.
I'd put Buckshot Roulette in good, and I just personally I feel like Lethal Company deserves bad. I don't like it.
That's fair.
It needs the right social group.
It needs the
Yeah.
right. Well, a lot of what makes a game good for me is timing, and I don't think I played that game at a good time. I was very stressed out, and I think a lot of the stress and emotion that I was carrying at the time just attached itself to that game now.
Yeah, but
That's fair.
on.
No, that's just
would-
a me thing. That's not like anything bad on the. Overall, the game's good, but like, I just don't know if it's. I don't know if I could now go back and play it anymore, just for the fact of all the stuff that I've attached, like mentally to that game. Buckshot Roulette depends on whether you're counting multiplayer or solo. Because if
Just
it's
together.
just solo, mediocre's good. But if you're playing with the right people, that game ranges from high good to high great.
When are we doing our beer only run?
Well,
I mean, with
here's
the
the thing
custom
is,
items, it's like that's easy.
here's the thing, is that
We could just drink
for
and
that
not shoot
beer run,
ourselves.
I plan on doing a special one of that where you're given 3 beers, and every time you use a beer, you have to drink a beer or take a
that'd
drink
be
of a
awful.
beer. You have to take a drink of a beer, or you can do half a shot, whatever you prefer. And then, but then there's gonna be a saw and a magnifying glass. The magnifying glass you have to take a full shot for, and the saw you have to take a double shot for.
Jesus.
I still think the best custom game mode we've come up with is to shoot yourself before you can shoot others.
Yeah.
Gatekeeping? You like Gatekeeper?
I've only ever played it with JT. I have yet to actually see it in other settings than 1v1.
Oh, no. Gatekeeper is only good if you play it with 4 people. 3 people, it's all right. Don't move that screen again. That tripped me out so bad.
What screen? What are you
Oh
talking
my
about?
gosh, no, that was a Twitch thing. What the fuck, Twitch?
It was a Twitch.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want to take your goddamn service. Screen shrink and my brain just like fried itself for a second. So basically, I don't know if you've heard of what gatekeeping is in terms of Buckshot Roulette, but basically you go around the table and the first shot has to be a self shot. If it's blank, you can keep going. If it's live, then your turn's done, obviously. No matter what, you have to shoot yourself first.
Yeah,
And it makes for some very fun interactions.
We've done that before with me, Chris, and Velox.
Yeah,
it is
but not
too
with
much
Taiju
fun.
though. Or was Taiju there?
Then we also have a mode called public information, where when using a cell phone, if you get the same information twice, you have to announce it to the table.
That happens way too often with me.
You guys are just making me want to play this with like a big group now.
Yeah, hey, we
We
have
can do
big
that.
groups here.
We're waiting for like mods so that way you can get like 5, 6, 7, 8 people on the table.
I
That
thought
would
there
be
already was a thing
insane.
for 6 people.
No, it's only.
No.
I think it's only up to 4.
But yeah, nope. There's my tier list for y'all. Sorry to disappoint you on the Baldur's Gate 3. I knew I was going to.
Oh, winter.
Honestly, it's your opinion, and there's not much I can do about it. I
We
hope that
can
you're
rag on
willing-
you all we want, but it's like
It's your choice,
You're-
but I think
we're
the big
friends.
thing is that I hope that at some point. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna bug you about one more fucking thing. Why is your tier list? Why is the best red and bad is green?
I don't know.
He brings up good points. Why
It
is
does
that?
bring up. I don't
There's
know.
a
It was just
cogwheel
like
on
that
the
by
side
default.
that lets you change the color.
Oh,
This is
Look
a
at
spur
that.
of the moment stream, wasn't it?
was that?
This is a spur of the moment stream, isn't it?
No, not at all. I actually had to download all these images and figure out what games I was playing.
Okay. I was just
And I
joking with you,
had
but
this
I do
tier
hope
list.
that at some point you let us take you through a multiplayer campaign of Baldur's Gate 3. That's my only bone to pick with Baldur's Gate 3. It is so hard to keep. It's like an actual D&D game. Good luck. The first session, everyone will be there. The second session, good luck having even one person show up.
Well, you're
What?
even upset about like Amnesia the Collection. I've heard people have like a cult for that.
I never
Yeah.
got into the original Amnesia game, so I can tell you.
Meh.
The only one that I have a real bone to pick with you. There's 2 I have a bone to pick with you on.
Okay.
One is slightly for the meme, but one is just genuinely like how, and you know those 2. The one is how. The how is Baldur's Gate 3, but I think I understand the how now. And but the one that I'm slightly doing for a joke, but also just because now that they have a third faction, it's a lot of fun. Is Helldivers 3.
Helldivers
two.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they announced it
Wait,
at
you
the
guys
last
haven't
Game
been playing the
Awards.
newest edition?
Edition, what is this, D&D?
Nah, Helldivers 2, I judged it purely on gameplay. I enjoy shooting shit, but it gets boring. Very boring, very quickly.
That's because you haven't played it with us when we're role playing.
I have played it with you.
1010's here over here
Several
playing 3,
times.
and Jat's over here playing Pathfinder.
Jet's over here fucking playing First Descendant, looking up Bunny's skirt.
Is a good view.
And
I'm
yes,
not
the
going to
joke
say
may
a
get
damn
old,
word.
but as
I'm
long
not
as
going to say a
First
damn
Descendant is
word.
best of all time, it will
Yeah,
never not
it-
be a joke.
I'm not going to say a damn word about it because anything I say will dig my hole deeper.
You don't even have to say anything, JT. I've seen your room. There's so many anime figurines.
Oh, it's gotten worse.
Wait,
Yeah.
JT,
We
JT,
can all see
can
it
you
all
do
in
me a
the
favor?
background.
JT, can you do me a favor? Can you grab
Yeah.
that Gamer Subs cup and can you put it at the camera? Because I'm pretty sure I know which one that is.
Oh, which one? I have 2.
The purple one, the one I can see on camera.
Oh, Filling?
Isn't that the
course.
queen?
Oh no, JT, don't tell me the shush. Just for that, actually.
No. Don't.
What's on the shelf?
Okay.
I didn't know that was a reward thing. I didn't know that was a thing.
All
Wait, hold on,
right.
where's mine at?
What's on the shelf?
Hold on.
Jat
There we go.
wasn't planning to.
Okay.
I was doing the what's on the shelf.
Okay. One second here. I gotta pull this up here. Jesus! I have to show you 4 things on the shelf.
No. What do you mean 4 things from the shelf?
You redeemed it 4 times.
I only see one.
Oh, 3.
for what's on the shelf.
There's only what's on the shelf. You have it on
Yeah.
a 30-minute cooldown.
Oh, hydrate, stretch. Okay, I misread it completely.
You didn't read.
Okay, you want to see what's on here? Here you go. You wanted to see this. There. Billion Gamer Subs Cup.
Did you just say Fillion?
Yeah, billion.
Fucking
Yeah.
simp.
That's Fillion.
Oh my god, it is the fucking Fillion cup.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and of course he has the fucking double-sided one.
It comes double-sided. What do you mean?
You
That's the only
fucking
one they
pervert.
sell.
You fucking pervert.
And your hydrate, Chris.
Taji. In
What?
Magic, I have 3 dailies that are 750 gold.
Nice.
JT, that wasn't a big enough swig of water to be a proper hydration.
Chug, 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 chug.
No.
Chug,
Chug,
chug, chug, chug, chug.
Anything else you want to judge me on?
Hold on. How long's the hydrate timer?
Analyzing.
Damn it. Is that a Shy Lily container I see in the background?
Yes.
Yeah, I have Shy Lily, acrylic stand, the box, and the waifu cup. Metal.
That waifu cup costs like $75.
No, it cost me $30.
Was it just 30?
It was
Yeah, it was
just 30.
Shit, I missed out on that one then.
With all that, I
So-
got it for 50.
The only thing I'll really say is I am such a hypocrite because in front of me right now I have a Gamer Subs cup that is like a nerdy, or the way they describe it is a nerdy goth girl that is literally a cup called "You Can Fix Her."
Yeah.
Oh my
So you are a hypocrite.
But it's
Yeah,
not
well-
an anime girl. It's not a fucking anime Twitch waifu. So I am safe.
Are you sure?
Meanwhile, I'm over here with my Russian magic up in front of me.
I
Look,
Russian
look,
magic.
Anime
I'm
girl.
waiting
looks at
There
my
you go.
Gamer Sub cup. It's just a girl in a bikini.
Anime girl
Do
for
not-
you.
Do not tell me you have the fixer. Wait, that's the one I got you.
Yep.
Yep.
Anime girl. It's permanently on the shelf. Also,
He was so happy to get that too. I want this to be known to anybody that's currently in chat or in this call. We do an annual Christmas thing between Jat, Chris, Velox, and myself,
Yep.
and that was, I believe, last year's.
Yes, it
That's-
was last year's.
That's the girl from Rascal's Bunny Girl or whatever.
Yes.
And
she
I
is
will
best
say,
girl.
JT did not originally get that one. He saw it. I don't remember who had it, but he
I
saw it
had
and
it.
he traded it. He wanted it so bad, and he got it, and he was so unbelievably happy to have it.
You're damn right.
Well, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai is god tier, so
It is
Yeah,
got
It
you.
is such a good anime. I will say that it is such a good anime, and like I watched it in the first episode. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this trash?" And by the last episode, I was like, "Oh, "That's not fair."
I will say I need to add this, and this add detail to the story. I didn't even know what anime that was from at all.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't at the time.
That
No, I
makes
did
me
not.
feel so much different about you getting it. I thought you knew.
I
Did you
didn't
at least
know what
watch it
was.
recently? Did you at least watch it
I
in the last year?
watched it in 2023. So, and that was the Christmas exchange in 2022.
That was it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it was.
No, because last year was anime theme.
No, last year was D&D themed.
That's this year.
No, this year's tabletop. Last year was D&D.
Last year wasn't D&D. We haven't done a D&D one.
What? No. Oh no, it was our first year that we did it, and then last year was anime. You're right.
First year had no theme.
Yeah, you're right. So that was last year. So I watched
First
it.
year is the one that I got the fucking beanie that has the little headlamp on it, and Chris fucking
Right.
snagged that son of a bitch.
Yes, I did.
Right.
And I think he still wears it.
Yes.
You're right. Also,
Surprisingly, the light still works.